I'm Malik Davage. I'm from Washington, D.C., and what brought me to The Voice is I believe that life is about opportunity and not, expectations. So I felt like this was something that I just decided to take a leap and do, take a leap of faith and just join. And because I've been singing for a very long time, so being that I've been a singer for a very long time, and like I've been on certain platforms, and I've had my high moments and my low moments, it was one of those situations where I decided, well, maybe I should just take that leap of faith and do something bigger, and it turned out to be one of the greatest experiences of my life. My biggest inspirations, I would have to say, comes from my daughter. I was a father at the ripe age of 21, so like that served as more motivation and more inspiration. And I do have my family does really support what I do, and I just decided to triggering back on my daughter being my inspiration, I decided to make everything, so I decided to push further, go strong just for her, just to make sure she can have everything she wants, and she can be able to live the way she wants, and I can be able to do my thing, which is just music. The blind audition experience was I would say it's a little tricky for me because a lot of people say that they were nervous, they had a lot of jitters. I kind of went in with a calm, focused mindset. I actually I felt like I prepped myself for this situation. Don't get me wrong, before going on stage, I had a lot of, it was a lot of little butterflies here and there, but there wasn't nothing that just like, oh, this is going to compromise what I want to do, or this is going to like make me fall back and not try to attempt the things that I want to do. So the blind auditions was a great experience, and just having that one chair turn and knowing that all I needed was one chair, it was really awesome. Oh yeah, so when Adam turned around, it happened so fast in the song, and I tried my best not to look at the chair turning or just was like, oh my goodness, he turned. I kind of like tried to focus on my performance, and I kept working the crowd. But when it was over, it was just an emotional experience. I teared up because it's been a very long journey for my music. So that happening, like just seeing that happen, and it was just confirmation that okay, you work hard for this, and I'm very proud of myself and what I've done. Adam is a great guy. He's very straight to the point, honest. He doesn't shy away from what he has to say. He'll give you constructive criticism. You know what I'm saying? I don't think anything that'll ever come out of his mouth is bad. It's just something that'll help you get better. So constructive criticism is he's the best at constructive criticism. Um, My very first interest in music came when I was probably around 4. I saw this movie, The Jacksons: An American Dream. And I saw that whole thing where, Michael Jackson grew up and they thought he wasn't ready to be a part of the family to sing. And, once I heard him, I was like, oh, hey, I can do stuff like that. And it kind of like grew on and it sat with me. And like to this day, like I still remember that movie word for word, line for line. And it's one of those things I'm like, well, this movie was one of the main reasons why I started what I did. I've done things like I've sang at national anthems for like the DC high school football championships. I've performed on 106 in Park on BET. I've done I've opened up for like numerous of artists, and now I'm here. So it just took a journey to everything, and even in performing at bars and lounges and little spots where like there are just people there singing for happy hour, and I've just been doing that for so long. This just puts the icing on the cake that I really just want to do this. Musically, my inspirations are John Legend, Tank, Adam Levine, of course, Usher, Chris Brown. Um, these those guys are like my favorite singers, and I take a lot from them and what they do as performers and artists, and I kind of incorporate it into my own, and I kind of created my own sound with that. Being on The Voice can help challenge me, try to do different genres. I think that I'm not always limited to just singing strictly R&B. I feel like I have a voice that can carry over into other genres, and I feel like The Voice gives me that opportunity to show that. The one thing I can say I enjoy most about being on this show or being on The Voice, um, just meeting the great people that I've been around, and coming in contact with great teammates, and having great music to sing and just hearing all the great voices and great sounds is just pretty awesome.